Hello students, we are doing chapter number 8, measures of dispersion. In the previous class we have seen range and the formula for the variance and the SD. Now in today's class we will see how to find out the variance and the standard deviation for the different type of data. Okay, so usually we have three types of data. The first one is the raw data, that means only the observation will be given. Okay, so that is called a raw data. So first of all, the variance and SD. SD means standard deviation for raw data. Okay, so raw data means only the observation will be given to you. So let x1, x2 up to xn be the n observation. Okay, n observation. Then for this, the variance, the formula for the variance is, we have seen in the last class, variance of x is denoted by sigma square and the formula is given by 1 upon n summation of xi minus x bar the whole square. Okay, so this is the formula. You can also use the compact formula, which is summation of xi square upon 1 upon n minus x bar the whole square. Okay, and here the I is going from 1 to n, I is going from 1 to n. So this is the formula for the variance, and SD will be positive square root of variance of x. So if you take a positive square root of variance, you will get the SD. So these are the two formulas for the variance and SD for the raw data. Okay, raw data means without frequency. Now we will see the second type of data, which is a frequency distribution. Means together with observation the frequency will be there. So we will see what is the formula for the variance in that type of data. Second type of data is variance and SD for ungrouped frequency distribution. Ungrouped frequency distribution. That means the data will be given in the table form, xi's and the fi's will be given to you like this. x1, x2 up to xn, and together with that corresponding frequency for each of the observation will be given. So this type of data is called ungrouped frequency distribution. Okay, so for this the formula is different. Formula for the variance is different. So the let x1, x2 up to xn be the n observation with f1, f2, fn corresponding frequency. Okay, then the formula for the variance is given by variance of x is equals to 1 upon capital N. Okay, instead of small n you have to use the capital N. Capital N means it is a summation of all frequencies. Okay, we have seen in your school that what is n. To find out the median and mode we require capital N. Summation of xi minus x bar the whole square, the formula will be same, only you have to multiply this bracket with fi. Okay, so x1 minus x bar the whole square, you have to multiply that bracket with f1 plus f2 times x2 minus x bar the whole square, like that. Okay, so here the formula is just change, fi will be multiplied to this bracket and we have to take capital N, summation of all frequencies. Okay, so this is the formula for variance, and the sigma will be same under root of variance of x. Okay, so this is the formula for ungrouped frequency distribution. Now another type of data is a group frequency distribution. Okay, that means there the classes will be given to us, xi's will not be there. Classes of this form, 10 to 20, 20 to 30, 30 to 40, and together with that f1, f2, f3 will be given to us. Okay, instead of exercise the classes will be given and corresponding frequency is also given. So this type of data is called group frequency distribution. Group frequency distribution. Okay, now here the exercise are not be there, right? Here only the classes are there, but in the formula we required exercise. So what we will do, we will take out the midpoints of each of the class and that will consider as a exercise. Midpoint means 10 plus 20 divided by 2, it will give you midpoint for this class and that will be considered as a x1, the first observation. Okay, similarly we will do for rest of the classes. So it will give us exercise. This is the only difference between the ungrouped and the grouped, and the formula will remain as it is. Okay, so here the classes will, exercise will not be there. You have to find out, you have to take the exercise as the midpoint of the classes, and the formula remain as it is, as we have seen for the ungrouped. So the variance of x will be 1 upon n summation of fi xi minus x bar the whole square. Okay, only thing you have to find out the exercise as midpoint of the each classes, and of course the formula for the SD is under root of variance of x. So these are the three different types of data and we have the corresponding formulas for each of them. Now we will see some example based on each of the case. For the raw data, for the ungrouped and for the grouped. So we will solve a problem number . See, in the previous class we have seen one example which is given on page number 182. So we have done problem number 1 which is given on page number 182 and it is the type of raw data. Okay. Now we will solve the problem number 3 which is a ungrouped frequency distribution. And the question is, a die is rolled 30 times and the following distribution is obtained. Okay. So the one of the distribution is given to us. I am doing problem number 3. So the scores x and frequencies f. So the first, second, third, 4, 5 and 6. Okay, why we are using only 6? Because the die has 6 sides, right? So here the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is nothing but the sides of the die, and the die is how many times it get rolled? 30 times rolled, right? So 1 is appear 2 times, 2 appear 6 times, 3 appear 2 times, 4 appear 5 times, 5 appear 10 times and 6 appear 5 times. Okay, so this is the data. Now the question is, find the variance and the SD. So this is exercise and FIs are there, right? So this is ungrouped frequency distribution. So first of all, always write down the given thing. So this is your given thing. Okay, then write down the formula. What is the formula? It is 1 upon n, then summation of xi minus x bar the whole square into fi, right? Where the I going from 1 to n. Now try to write down the formula, so it will give you the idea which column you will require to get the answer. So first of all, we will write down all the exercise, then we will write down the fi. So what is exercise? It is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. What are the FIs? 2, 6, 2, 5, 10 and 5, and it is given, this is 30, right? 30 times 8, 10, 15, 25 and 30. Now the next thing we required x bar, right? We required x bar. then only we can subtract x bar from each of the xi's. So we will find out the x bar mean for this. Okay, so for the mean we required xi into fi column, right? What is the formula for the mean? Summation of xi into fi divided by capital N. We have capital N as 30. Summation of the frequency is 30. So then we will find out xi into fi column. 2 into 1, 2. 12, 6, 20, 50, 30. So here 30, 80, 100. Okay. 100 and this 8, 8 and 120. Summation of xi into fi is 120. Therefore, the x bar is equals to 120 divided by 30. It is 4. X bar is equals to 4. Okay. Now we have x bar. Now from the each of the xi we will subtract x bar. Okay. So next column will be xi minus x bar. That means from each of these entries we have to subtract 4. So the 1 minus 4 it will give you minus 3, minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1 and 2. Then we require a square of this, right? So the next column will be xi minus x bar the whole square. So 9, 4, 1, 0, 1 and 4. And then the next column you have to multiply it by fi. You have to multiply this column to this column. So that will be xi minus x bar the whole square into fi. Right? So 9 into 2, 18. 4 into 6, 24. 2 into 1, 2. 0 into 5, 0. 10 into 1, 10. 5 into 4, 20. Okay. Now the addition will be, this is 30, 30 and 14, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Is it 74? Okay, in textbook they have used a different formula, the second formula. So here this is 20, 20, 44, 54, 74. Okay, now we will use the formula. So the formula will be the variance of x is equals to 1 upon n summation of xi minus x bar the whole square into fi. So this term is 74 divided by 30. So 74 divided by 30, answer is just 1 minute. We'll do it on calculator. .4666. Okay, 2.4666, and therefore the variance will be what? Sorry, the SD will be what? Under root of 2.4666, which is equals to 1.57. Okay. So this is the formula, or this is the way to find out the variance and the SD for the ungrouped frequency distribution. Now we will take the another type of data, that is a class frequency distribution. So we'll do problem number 5, which is given on page number 183. Problem number 5. page number 183. Compute the variance and the standard deviation for the following data. So the class interval and frequencies are given. 45 to 55, 55 to 65, 65 to 75, 75 to 85, 7, 20, 27, 23, 13, 6, 3 and 1. Okay, so this is the data. So first of all, what we required exercise. Exercise means a middle point. Okay, so we will calculate over here. (45 plus 55), it will give you 100. 100 divided by 2, it is 50. This will be 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120. So these are the exercise. Okay, so we will calculate them. Now we can use the second formula as well to find out the variance. So what is the formula? The second formula is variance of x is 1 upon n summation of xi square minus x bar the whole square. This is also quite a simple formula compared to the first one. So we will use this formula only. Okay. So we required xi squares, x bar. Okay. So the first column will be xi's, then fi's. So xi's are 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110 and 120. Fi's are 7, 20, 27, 23, 13, 6, 3 and 1. So here you can see the entries are large in the magnitude. So we do have one method to get these entries as compact. Okay, that method we will see after this example. But before, we will solve this problem by general method. So then we required xi into fi, right? For mean. To find out the x bar square, we want xi into fi. So here the multiplication will be 50 into 7, 350, 1200, 70 multiplied by 27, 1890, 80 multiplied by 23, 1840, 90 multiplied by 13, 1170, 600, 330 and 120. Then we required addition of this, right? So the addition is 350 plus 1200 plus 1890 plus 1840 plus 170 plus 600 plus 330 and plus 350 . 7500 and the addition of this is 7 plus 20 plus 27 plus 23 plus 13 plus 6 plus 3 plus 100. Okay, so therefore I am doing x bar here, summation of xi fi upon n. So this is 7500 divided by 100. So the answer is 75. X bar is equals to 75. Okay. Now we will find out xi square. And then we will do the x bar whole square. So now the xi square is equals to in this case, since we are not using that alternate method, okay, we will use our first formula only, because the xi square will give you the entries which will be the large in the magnitude. So it's better to use the first formula. 1 upon n summation of xi minus x bar the whole square into fi. Okay, so from each of the entries xi we will subtract x bar. So the 50 minus 75 minus 25. Oh, it will also give you the large magnitude. Okay, so it's better to use this formula. So we will find out the square of these terms, that is xi square. We require this formula, we require this term. So xi means this is 25 00 36 00 49 00, then 64 00 81 00 121 00 and 144 00. Then we require addition of this, right? So the addition is 25 00 plus 36 00 plus 49 00 plus 64 00 81 00 plus 121 00 plus 144 00, 62,000. Okay, and therefore this is a simple formula. Therefore the variance of x is summation of xi the whole square upon n minus x bar the whole square. So summation of xi square is 62,000, right, divided by n. N is equals to how much? 100 minus 75 square. So this 2 0 and 0 will get cancelled. So the 75 multiplied by 75, 620. We did one mistake in the formula. The formula is fi into xi square minus x bar the whole square. Since the frequency is also there, so we have to multiply frequency as well. So the next column will be fi into xi square, and then we want addition of this. Here the fi will also come, right? So therefore now we will multiply this term by fi. So here it is 2500 multiplied by 7, 17500, then 3600 multiplied by 20, 72000, then next term is 27 multiplied by 4900, 13230, then 23 multiplied by 6400, 147200, then 13 multiplied by 81, 105300, then here it will be 60,000, here it will be 00363, and here it will be 14400. Okay, 17500 plus 72000 plus 132300 plus 147200 plus 105300 plus 60,000 plus 36300 plus 14400. 585123. Okay, now this we will put this entry in the formula. So this is 585123 divided by 100 minus 75 square. So 5850 minus 75 multiplied by 75, 5625. 5850 minus 5625, 225. So the variance of x is 225. Therefore SD is under root of 225, which is equal to 15. Okay. So here we have used calculator to find out the calculations. Okay. But we have one method which is called change of origin and scale, that is the assume mean method, that we will see later on, okay, after this problem. So here you can see we have getting the observation in the large, which are large in the magnitude, yes, and it will be time consuming to find out the calculation. It will take some time. So therefore what we will do, we will use another method which is called assume mean method to compact or to reduce these large magnitude entries. Okay, but anyhow we have to do the problem. It's up to you. You can use any method. Okay, that the simplified method we will see, which will help you to save the time. So here what we have done, if you have the class interval and the frequency, first of all take out the exercise. Okay, then write down the exercise, FIs, and first of all write down the formula. Then see what term you required in the formula. Here we required x bar square. X bar means a mean, right? So for mean we required xi into fi. So we have done that and we have taken summation of that, and then we have find out 75. Then we required xi square. Then in the column we required fi into xi square. So multiply xi square by fi and take out its summation, right? And then substitute in this formula and we have get the answer, variance of x as 225. If you have used, it's up to you, you can use this formula as well, summation of xi minus x bar the whole square into fi. So for that you will require first xi minus x bar wala column, then xi minus x bar square, and then xi minus x bar the whole square into fi. Then you will require 3 columns, and in this formula we are getting answer in just 2 columns. Okay, so this is the simplified one formula, but you can use this formula and this, it's up to you, the answer will be the same. And one more method is there, that is assume mean method. In that the magnitudes, the observation will get reduced, right? So these entries not 720, these FIs will become 1, 2, 3, because in that method we consider one mean, assume mean. Okay, suppose here the entries are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, right? 8 entries are there, so we will take one entry as a assumed mean and we will subtract all that entries from that mean, so these entries automatically get reduced. Okay, and then the calculation will be simple, because here the x's are in large in magnitude 50, 60, that's why we are getting so such a big numbers. Okay, so we will see same problem by using assume mean method in next class. Till then, try to find out the problems which is given in exercise 8.2, the simple one. Don't go for the class intervals this type of data's problem. Just go for the raw data and the ungrouped frequency distribution. So the page number 184, problem number 1, exercise 8.2, problem number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Till 5, all problems are simple. So they all are for your homework. 6 and 7 we will do in the class.